G'day and welcome back to our Polish secret weapon campaign in Hearts of Iron. So we are going to keep being a bit careful. It's not that much longer until we've at least got the German front nicely taken care of. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 about to finish, and then he's going to jump across this bit. Zalzi is hopefully defended. Wouldn't mind actually kicking at least one of them up just so that supply stays in. So that would be this Krakow province. Push that directly to the top. That'll slow down the other one, Krakow, down there. So yeah, that'll work for us. Let's even push this down so the order isn't too far off what we had it. Krakow. Krakow, Krakow. Oh yeah, look at that. Perfect. Alright. So I've already been sitting through the boring bits, trying to build up. I think we'll keep doing it. And manpower is coming back at 6.2k per month. We are massively in a manpower hole. Reinforcements, well, it's only another month for them. And since I'm looking at this right now, let's stop that. Got our 6.2. We are going to put out, where are we going? Down into Zaolzi. We'll put out our brand spanking new jet fighters. Crank this up to 1,000. Set limit. Alright, so they'll deploy, which means we'll be a little shorter on the reinforcements we need. Now, these guys are in training. Got one regular, the others are slowly coming along. They don't cost any manpower when they're training, and everything else is fine, so we just leave them there. Alright, Field Hospital 2. I guess we're going to keep going because manpower is an issue. Did we end up putting field hospitals in? We did not. Alright, battlefield support, better air support. Not that we have any planes with which to use that. Alright, what else can we research? Naval strike torpedo tactics. Well, there's one. Strategic bombing. The other one can be used, not land doctrine. Not going to bother with anti-air. Yeah, we're not really going to produce anything, so how about we just go ahead and do logistics for the sake of completion. When is it, the end of the month that drops out? No, just when you take the mouse off. Okay. Political power-wise, we can't do closed unless we're fascist or communist, so we're not doing that. Just have a quick check that nobody's trying to convert us to anything. No. Alright, do we have enough troops down here? Possibly. Won't be particularly fantastic. I guess we'll have a good chance. He's got empty provinces there, so we might be able to rush past him. And we've actually got these tanks up here as well, don't we? Was that 50 of these? Yes. So this is our armoured corps under Bartnowski. These thorough planning. So what is their maximum at the moment? 90%. It's going to be pretty good. What was this guy's specialty? Sikorsky is defensive. Fantastic. Max planning. Charismatic. Organisation first. Offensive. And logistics wizard. That's pretty good, I guess. Alright, how are these coming along? Already down to Krakow. So, level 10's up to there. And these don't join up. Crap. Don't know how I missed that when we were doing the planning. Alright. Guess we had better find the other one. Krakow. Chuck that up the top. Key point bombing was for tactical bomber, strategic bombing. Yeah, not really doing any of that. Wouldn't mind researching one of these. It's 48, halfway through. I'm thinking probably fighters. Then we finish the tank, we'll probably do the strap bombers. Alright, the manpower thing, it's July now. That is not prioritized. Okay, so they've been probably pulling it off into these guys. Or not. Okay. Actually, no, they're all in order. Another few finished. Alright, so we've got at least a small fort there. Where are the Germans actually coming down to? Here. It's a little annoying that you can't see national borders on this mode when you're planning where you're going to put your forts. So, already have the level 10 in Zolzi. This one's coming along, and this one's started. What do they take? It's like 2 weeks. Yeah, I think it's 13 days to get a level 10 fort out. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, let's call that 8 at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then all the others. Let's call that. That's seriously only a month and a half. That doesn't seem right. It's going to take a lot longer. No, it's 2 weeks for each one. So it's that. Yeah, what was that? Just over a year. Okay, well, we can kick off our blitzkrieg against Iran and hopefully Italy in a year and a half or so. Maybe start of 1950. Nice round number. In the meantime, have they finished all of their things? Yeah, no national focus set. Don't think he's still building up. He's probably just sitting there staring at us across the border. There are no current wars. Except the Allies. That's just a stalemate. Hungarian civil wars, yes. German Reich joined Hungarian civil war, yes. Alright, and we can't stage another coup because apparently the civil war is still going. Which is probably because they've joined in to the, what was it, German-French war. Isn't there somewhere, you have to do it through the country, don't you? Axis faction, this is one we want to look at. Alright, there is German Republic and Republic of Hungary in there, so that's why it's not letting us do another coup. Fair enough. Well, we could have taken advantage of that if I'd have thought of it before we'd already kicked off the coups. Could have navally landed in them, possibly, and then gone to war immediately, so we'd have to wait until we're ready. I'd rather just do it this way. Alright, let's keep an eye. Sound keeps cutting out. Hope it's not the actual microphone, because that's where my headphones are plugged in. We're doing that. We're going to do Komar. 385 days. It's taken an extra 20 days waiting, however long we've waited. Sounds about right. And who's in this one? Strategic bombers, which are actually now full. So we're sending them to Italy. Can they get decent range? Apparently they can. 100% mission efficiency. Right. In the Alps they should have plenty of range. Lacking range to completely cover area from Zaolzi. How much closer could you possibly get? The guys further away can reach further away. Well, there's no possibility for them to get closer to the Alps, so they'll have to deal with it. What's the percentage loss? 29%. Should be okay. Only 400 of them is unfortunate. Let's assume they're not all fighters. So these guys probably have, yeah, they have a lot. Bulgaria, no. But Hungary does for some reason. Alright. The other thing was, we put in the jets. I don't think we gave them an order. Oh, they're all jet fighters. Really? Right. Let's bin that one then. Thought we had regular fighters somewhere. $434 are fighter planes, but you don't particularly say which ones. Click to select. I would like to do that. Alright. Click to view details. Just jet fighters. Okay. Transport planes have a range of 1k, same as them. Lot lower speed. Agility is horrendous. Alright, field hospital. And the best field hospital. Let's take a quick look. What do we actually have in our main ones? SIGs, maintenance, support, engineers and recon. I think maintenance is the least useful here. If we were to swap them over for the field hospital, how would that impact us? Additional support equipment needed, that is okay. Additional motorised needed, that's okay. I think that would be better for us. The trickleback and the reduced experience loss is definitely better than the reliability when we have an abundance of pretty much everything. Alright, these guys have the rocket artillery, they can keep that. We have 10 of these. Kind of weak, let's just leave them how they are. Got no motorised. Armoured, we have 50 divisions. They can get some more stuff. Right, recon, engineers, maintenance. What do we need to boost? Possibly defense, more likely breakthrough. Actually need more light tanks in there. Oh. SIGs. And support any tank would be great. Field hospitals, maybe, just so that we get the experience loss reduction. Support artillery gives soft attack. I think they're okay on that. Same deal there. Alright. Motorised support equipment, tons more manpower. 50,000, so that'll have to wait until the war begins. Yeah, getting all the equipment in there. It's actually all arrived already. Alright, just a manpower problem. Okay, let's take another quick peek. They are doing really freaking well. Alright, so after that, it's the Moscow forts. We're going to have to build something else. How are we doing on refineries? Rubber we need, oil we don't particularly. What do we need the rubber for? Assuming planes are somewhere down the list. Jet fighters, strap bombers. Yeah, okay. I guess build some refineries way back away from the front line. Actually, these are really expensive. No, 87 was the reactors. Cost 15k. Come on. Alright, doing this on speed 5. Let's kind of slow it down a little. Logistics 1. And logistics 2. And what was the other one that just finished? Looking good there. Not going to do marines. Armour, artillery, land doctrine is complete. What was the last one on that? Recon company reconnaissance. Okay. Don't care about naval. Air doctrine finished recently. Interception detection. Okay. So what we're doing, we're looking at where the forts are actually finished. We are literally finishing off the front line. Nice. And what else popped up? Zaolzy is being done. Stanislavov, which is over in that corner. Alright, that's been done. Poznan is just started. Warsaw is going. So then Minsk and Kiev are the only two not currently being worked on. Alright. Well, when these guys finish in however long that is from now. What do they take? 2 weeks per level, 20 weeks all up. So be halfway through 49. Be ready to start a war. I assume we can still join the Allies. Us join faction is never going to change. Strategic reasons to ally us. I would say so, since they're completely failing to do their naval invasions. They kind of need us to get them into gear. They have military access, but they haven't come over because they don't see any reason to. For some reason, his organisation is still really low. Alright, and these guys won't come out until the war starts, so what we'll actually do is send all the manpower their way, try and get a few more out. I'd love to get more than 5 guys dropping over there. Make sure that the intervention in Scandinavia, sure. What was I saying? Make sure the transports are in Zalzi. Transports are standing by. Fighters are getting ready to go. 21 nukes. And you have 6 nuclear reactors. Well, I guess that is something else we may want to build. Another 6 after the rubber production. That's the other thing, we could just buy these, send our factories out for a bit, do it to Siam for both of them. Because the reason we weren't was so that we could get these land forts built, which they now very nearly are. Alright, 5 more there, 6 more there. Our capital won't feel particularly safe until we build a bunch of other stuff around it. Don't know that I want to do that. We'll queue them up and then probably decide later. 7, 8 provinces surround Warsaw. Alright, yeah, we'll do it. When these other ones are finished, we'll kick those Warsaw land forts up to the top in front of these. But we'll give a couple of these a chance to at least get started. They might finish during the war. Alright, so that's looking good. God, speed 5 can be slow. And I really wish we could get some more manpower from somewhere. There's no national foci that we could do, other than going... Well, we couldn't go internationalism anyway, because we've already done Poland first. Don't get anything for ourselves from these either. Nope. So we'd have to have gone down there, and if you... Which one is it? They're in separate ones, aren't they? Military youth gives you 2%. Paramilitarism, authoritarianism, thought there was a second one. Trade deal opinion. Commissars don't? No. It's the only one you actually get the extra. Okay. I think the Germans would have actually decided to attack when they saw us starting to build this line. Not particularly confident in our ability to hold it against this ridiculously overwhelming force. A lot of it's like 30 something to 6. Really need more guys on that. Although, if we can just hold them out of the capital long enough to overrun Iran and hopefully get a paradrop that can run into... He doesn't even have to be in Rome. Just has to get into Abruzzo. Or Tuscany, actually. Unfortunately, you can't airdrop directly on there. We're a bit far out. Alright, Field Hospital 4 is complete. Infantry is all done. Sport is all done. Tanks, we don't care. Artillery. Land doctrines all done. Navy, we don't care. Air... Sure. Another 60 days behind the last one. Alright. Quick fort check. Plock. You know, the actual front is finished now, so we could start any time. We're only working on the extra little bits that we don't want to lose for no particular reason. Yeah, so there's only 3 more that are on the front line, and then the rest are behind our line. Alright, you know what, we'll do it this way. Take a lot longer than just kicking up the 8 forts around Warsaw. But if we do that, should be fine. Don't think there are any misclicks. No, it looks good. Okay. Well, I'm going to take a short break here, and in the next video, I'm pretty sure at some point, we will bite the bullet and just start this war. Well, not start the war, it's already going. We will join the war against the German Reich and Italy. Alright, well, thanks for watching, hope you're enjoying it. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I hope to see you again soon. See you later.